How are you all doing, guys? So this morning, this is how I prepare Michael to school. Although he's the only one that went to school today, so because Michelle will not be going to school, and also Miracle is not that feeling fine, so I have to ask my Michael to go and brush and also have his bath. While I was in the kitchen washing up some plates in the kitchen, so I was like, okay, let me just wash up this plate at once while Michael was dressing up. So that after washing up the place, I will start by preparing his breakfast. So I have to ask him to be fast so we can be able to go to school on time. Although today's weather is not giving at all. It's very cold today, 6 degrees today. So guys, so I have to continue by washing up the plate. This when I was just trying to clean up the oven, to make sure that I cleaned up properly. Although I used it yesterday to grate fish, but I don't want it to be there so that it will not be stick. So I was like, okay, let me just quickly wash it up at once. I know that this one has gone. So after washing it up, I have to start by drying it. I make sure that I dry it up properly. By the time I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and dry up the plate at once so that I will know that there will be no that place it will not be able to pile up there, so that there will be space for us. So after drying it up, I have to put the plate where it's supposed to be, one after the other. So I went straight to where cutleries is. I have to arrange it properly and put it after one after the other, and also other things, and also the cup, arrange it properly. So and also the tray. So I was like, okay, it is time for me to clean up the sink and also cabinet. This one I was just trying to clean up everywhere. I have to make sure that I clean it up properly. After cleaning it up, I have to wash up the napkin and dry and kept it aside. So it is time for me to prepare breakfast for Michael. So I quickly went straight to fetch some hot water in the kettle, or some water in the kettle so I can be able to boil it. So this is when after that I was like, okay, let me start by arranging what Michael is taking to school. So I have to, after that I was like, okay, this is the tea that I'm going to be out, which is Michael is having hot chocolate. So I brought out the chocolate. This is when I was just I put about two teaspoon of chocolate in the cup. I added some hot water and also fresh milk. So this is the bread. I wanted to toast it for him. He was like, no, he would not like to have toast. That's okay. He have to ask me to give him that way. So this is when I just gave it to him. I have to ask him to quickly go and have his breakfast on time so we can start by going. So while Miracle came around, it is time for me to prepare Miracle's breakfast because I need to give him breakfast before I will be leaving, because I'll be the one to take Michael to school. So I have to prepare Miracle breakfast. He always likes to have toast, so I have to toast the bread. This when I was just toasting the bread. Immediately I finished toasting the bread, I brought out some Nutella, like chocolate spray. I don't know, he always likes to have chocolate. So this is when I was just spreading the chocolate in the bread. I have to spread it properly, one after the other for him because he really loved chocolate on his bread. So this is when I was just spreading it, guys. So after that I was like, okay, let me just go and give it to him to start eating. Until I get to that place, I have to give him. This when he was just eating the break, so he was just having it. So after that I was like, okay, let me just quickly prepare for so I can be able to take my coat to school. And I was just looking for the shoe to wear. I don't even really know the particular shoe to wear. I was like, okay, I think I should wear this particular shoe. So I have to put on my socks while Michael was putting on his jacket. I was asking him, has he taken water and other thing? He said yes. So I have to put on my shoe. After putting on my socks, I have to put on my shoe. I was like, okay, is there any other thing? Because okay, let me just get my jacket. I brought out my jacket. This is when I was just putting on my jacket because the weather is not giving today. It is very cold today. So I have to put on my jacket. It is time for us to go. So I have to call him, Michael, let's go. This when I was just taking him to school. So we are going to school right now, guys. So immediately I came back from Michael's school and I went straight to check Miracle if he has finished his breakfast. So I took the plate and also the cup straight to the sink and removed my jacket and also my shoe. I was like, okay, I need to have my own breakfast. So I went straight. I brought out the chocolate because I will be having tea. So and also the bread. I would like to have toast. This when I was just trying to make my own hot chocolate. I spread some butter in my own toast. This when I was just spreading the butter one after the other because I don't know the reason why I always like butter on my bread. So this when I was just spreading it. So immediately I finished spreading the butter, I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and have my breakfast. So I came straight to the living room. I sat down and be having my breakfast. Why I asked Michelle, if she's not going to have her breakfast? So she went straight to the kitchen. This when Michelle was about to prepare her breakfast. She brought her the hot chocolate and also hot water she's about to prepare. Thank you guys for watching. Can you like and also subscribe? See you in my next video. Bye.